Alright, it's June 25th, 2016. We're back at the plot. So we'll just see how it's been going, see how things have grown. Been out here quite a few times since my last video. This is the Jerusalem artichoke. Don't mind all the grass, I will get to it eventually. Mint among the grass. This is sunflowers. In there you could also see the tobacco plants. They're doing okay. I don't think they're doing as good as the ones at home in the containers, but I think maybe when the sun kind of gets hotter here, they'll come out a little better. My typical little junk pile there. My haul underneath the artichoke, where that blue bucket is. Leave some water for the birds, and if there's anything else wandering by that needs a drink, dogs. Yeah, I got turnips, radishes, lettuce, lots of raspberries. Pretty good haul. I could have got other stuff, but I don't really need it, so I'll just leave it out here. Better than it going bad in the fridge. There is the lovage. Look how tall it is. I maybe should tie it up again, but it's getting near the end. You can't make them out, but at the very top it's just full of little insects and wasps hunting, because that type of flower is really good for smaller insects. Daylilies are blooming. The honeyberries are over, and I might be moving them home. They don't seem to like it here. The Veggie, brown-eyed Susan, is just starting to open. Right along there is my leeks that I'm letting bulb at the bottom so I can replant next year. In the background there, on this side of the white plastic, is my herd of tomatoes. They're doing very well. More nasturtiums, they're everywhere. This is Swiss chard going to seed. It's fine. In here is my area that did not do well this year. Didn't grow what I wanted it to grow. It's growing food, but not really what I planted. So we'll see how it goes. Lots of volunteers in there, so that's okay. I have a volunteer garden. Here's my turnips, which are very congested, but I keep picking the smaller turnips and letting the other ones grow. In here is romaine lettuce and green leaf lettuce, and at the back I've been getting zucchinis. My plants aren't very big, but they're producing well. Here are the potatoes. So far I've dug in a couple of times and not found any bigger ones, so I'm just letting them grow. Horseradish here. This is more leeks that I'm just letting flower. They seem to be having a sturdy enough stalk. I just think they're so pretty. Maybe I can get a nice angle from here looking through them. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. I like how they're, let's do it against the sky. Isn't that cool? I like that. Anyway, that's the flowers of the leeks. They're about 5 foot tall as me. Grapevine, lots of little grapes. Don't know how well I'll do this year. Here's my raspberry little bush and canes, I guess, but oh my god, I've been picking so many raspberries. They're so good. Bringing home a bunch to freeze. The other side, you won't believe it, but I did some weeding today. Volunteer sunflower seeds in here. They're not only pretty, but I feed a lot of birds at home, so as many, I pay for sunflower seeds, so this way I can grow them and feed the birds here and bring some home to feed the birds at home. Let's see, sunflowers, and this is the other side of here's where all my tomatoes are. A few different kinds in there. Up at the other end, I didn't zoom in, but by the zucchinis, I have an early girl tomato, and it's got tomatoes on there about the size of a loonie, or inch and a half, I guess. So I'll be getting tomatoes pretty soon. Comfrey, I've cut it back once, and as you can see, the bees are all over it, because once I cut it back, it started to rebloom. Set out more spikes. A beautiful, beautiful plant. If you don't have comfrey in your garden, you're really missing out. I would recommend, though, putting in a spot that you're not going to be digging around, because this particular type will not spread unless you disturb the roots, and then it will be everywhere. So that's about it for the garden plot this year. I shouldn't say this year, today. Just do a little zoom of the area, and I'll cut it out right there. Bye now.